Hello Arsenal, funds welcome back to the channel, and remember to make subscribe, let's drive in. When news broke that Antoine Semenyo had finally signed for Arsenal, it sparked a wave of celebration, expectation, and speculation. For many Arsenal fans, this is more than a transfer, it's a statement. The signing of Semenyo is widely viewed as one of the most exciting additions in recent years. A player combining speed, physicality, versatility, and raw attacking potential. Let us examine, as though the transfer is completed, the implications, the challenges, and the future under the mythic "now Semenyo is Gunner" paradigm. Background: the road to Arsenal. Antoine Semenyo's journey has been defined by perseverance, rejection, and steady improvement. As a youth, he had trials at several London clubs: Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, Crystal Palace, and Millwall, all of which rejected him at various points. These early setbacks forged in him a resilient mentality. Despite being turned away, he persisted and developed his game, eventually moving through Bristol City to Bournemouth, where he really began to assert himself in the Premier League. He has publicly admitted that he has long been an Arsenal fan. "I am an Arsenal fan," he said, though also insisting he wouldn't let that interfere with his professionalism. This emotional connection would make his signing especially resonant for fans. A boyhood gunner finally arriving at the club. The transfer, price, competition, and significance. Under our myth, Arsenal agree a deal with Bournemouth, paying a club record fee. In real speculation, Bournemouth are demanding something in the region of £60 to £70 million for Semenyo. The competition is intense. Liverpool, Tottenham, Manchester United and others have been linked. Arsenal's willingness to spend big on him, breaking club records, communicates a strong intent. It signals that Arteta, or whoever is in charge of transfers, wants to add more direct attacking threat, more dynamism on the wings, and more depth beyond the existing options: Saka, Martinelli, etc. Semenyo's profile: strengths and fitting into Arsenal 1. Versatility: Semenyo can play across the front line, right wing, left wing, occasionally centre forward. Realistically, that gives Arteta options for squad rotation, tactical tweaks, and cover during injuries. It also means he can adapt if the team needs switch-ups, e.g. against different types of opposition. 2. Physicality and directness. Semenyo is strong, quick, and direct. These are traits Arsenal sometimes lack when relying on more technically inclined but less physically imposing attackers. He can run at defenders, hold up play, create pressure, and break lines. This helps in pressing systems, counter-attacks, and matches where Arsenal need to be more aggressive. 3. Attacking output. In the real world, his statistical contributions have been solid, goals and assists in the Premier League, with increasing consistency. Arsenal may expect him to increase those numbers when playing with higher quality teammates, better service, more chances. In our mythic scenario, Semenyo hits the ground running, delivering double-digit goals and assists in his first full season. 4. Mentality and fan connection. The fact that he has long been an Arsenal fan gives a narrative strength. Fans enjoy seeing someone with the club in his heart. His rejection by Arsenal in the past gives a redemption storyline. If he performs, that emotional bond strengthens support, crafting him as a cult figure, if not immediately a star. Challenges and risks. Even mythic signings come with risk. In this scenario, several challenges will need to be overcome. Adjustment to big stage pressure. At Arsenal, especially in their push for titles or perform well in Europe, expectations are huge. Semenyo will need to adapt to scrutiny, high stakes, and more intense tactical demands than at Bournemouth. Competition for places. With established wingers and attackers, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, etc., Semenyo may find starting positions hard to secure. He'll have to deliver consistently to rotate into the team. Injury and consistency. Keeping fit and avoiding dips in form will matter a lot more than before. Big clubs demand consistency, match after match. Cost expectations. If Arsenal pay a very high fee, both club and fans will expect returns. Goals, assists, match-winning performances. Any underperformance would attract criticism. Tactical impact at Arsenal. If Semenyo wears the red and white, how might he be used? As right-wing, left-wing option, providing competition or rotation with Saka or Martinelli. Perhaps he could start on one flank and rotate or switch flanks depending on opponent and injury. As a wide forward in a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. His pace and physical presence could stretch defences, offering more width and directness. Arsenal, under Arteta, could use him to press high, work the channels and exploit defensive weaknesses. As a substitute weapon, coming off the bench to change the game, inject energy, take advantage of tired defenders. He might be especially effective when Arsenal need urgency late in games. Fan reaction and culture, media and social media. Buzz. The signing would dominate Arsenal news, pundits dissecting fee, comparing to other targets, debating whether it improves the team. Supporter expectations high. People will expect Semenyo to produce goals, to challenge defensive lines and to fill gaps. Merchandise and identity. If Semenyo plays well, his shirt will sell. He could quickly become a fan favourite, given his long-standing admiration for the club. Hypothetical case study, first season. In this imagined first season after signing, Semenyo manages approximately 12 to 15 goals and approximately 7 to 10 assists across all competitions. He rotates starting roles with Martinelli and sometimes plays on his non-natural flank. In key matches versus top 6 clubs, he makes an impact, maybe scoring a late goal, stretching defences, providing key assists. He helps Arsenal maintain more attacking variety. When opponents double-mark Saka, Semenyo's presence opens chances for others. He grows in understanding of Arsenal's tactical demands, defensive pressing, positional discipline, off-the-ball work. Continue with make subscribe, please. Alignment with what is real. While treating the myth as true, it's important to note parallels with real data. Semenyo has been heavily linked with Arsenal. Interest, admiration, speculation all exist. Bournemouth value him highly, and the asking price is believed to be large. He's given interviews saying he's an Arsenal fan. He's shown the kind of performances, speed, dribbling, physicality, goal contributions that make him a credible target. What isn't real yet? The actual transfer, the settling in at Arsenal, the first season metrics, etc. What signing Semenyo could mean. Now Semenyo is Gunner were reality. The signing would represent a bold, forward-thinking move by Arsenal, one that blends emotional resonance with sporting ambition. It would provide more options in attack, more depth, more directness. It would boost morale among fans, send a message to rivals that Arsenal mean business. There are risks, naturally. Adaptation, form, competition. But the potential upside is significant. A younger, in-prime forward who could grow in value and influence at Arsenal, help the team in tight games, and perhaps become a key part of their next push for trophies. And there you have it, Gooners. Antoine Semenyo is officially a gunner. From being rejected as a young talent to wearing the red and white of Arsenal, this is one of football's greatest comeback stories. His pace, power and passion could be exactly what Mikel Arteta's squad needs for the next big Premier League push. Cut to montage. Semenyo training, Emirates crowd cheering, Arteta applauding from touchline. Host continues. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Arsenal transfer news, match analysis and inside training updates. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss the latest from the Emirates. Cue outro graphics with Arsenal logo spinning in red and white. Host finishes. Thanks for watching, legends. This is your home for all things Arsenal. Until next time, come on you Gunners. Red White.